So if you're ready to apply to Luminate, I'm here to give you a couple of different tips and some advice on how to go through the application. The application itself is pretty self-explanatory, but let's go over a few key parts where you can really differentiate yourself. One of the best ways to differentiate yourself is on the video that we ask for. This video can be done on Zoom, it can be done on a mobile phone. We don't really care about production quality. We really care about, can you say what you're doing in your own words? And in that video, if you want to actually add a demo video of your product, that's great. If you don't have a demo video, that's okay as well. But it's some place where you can, in your own words, really tell us what makes you different and really what makes you be unique and why you should be part of Luminate. Throughout the application, you'll see different questions asking about customer traction or trailing revenues. We understand some of you are pre-revenue, so that is okay to put in there as well. But if you do have revenues, that is a great thing to be able to share with us, because in the end of the day, this is a sales sheet for your company and why you want to be part of Luminate. Another area that can really make you stand out is when we ask you, what do you hope to get out of Luminate New York? Luminate is based in Rochester, which is the optics capital of the world. We have about 150 different optics companies here. So we have an entire ecosystem and support system that really benefits companies that attend. So what we want to know is, what do you think and what do you hope to get out of Luminate? That is a real key differentiator for a lot of different companies. So we're over here on F6S.com where we host the application, and you can see we'll get right into the questions. So the first question is, how did you hear about Luminate? We'd just like to know if you found us through online search, if you got an email from me, or if you're on our newsletter. It's just good to know where the companies are coming from. Please give us a one-line description of your company. And we understand that sometimes it needs to be a little bit longer than one line, but really we want to get your value proposition. Next, we want to know is what kind of funding you've received so far and how it's come here. Meaning, did your friends and family round? Have you done an angel round? Have you done a seed round? And just give us a little bit of a breakdown of how your funding goes. Have you participated in another accelerator or incubator program? We find that we get a lot of companies that have participated in them, and then some that have not been through a program yet. Either way does not make a difference for us. We just like to know where you're coming from. This is for international companies only. Are you looking to establish a U.S. operation here? Who are your board members? So we'd like you to list them. This is not your advisory board, but this is an actual formal put together board. We understand some companies don't have a board put together yet, and that's okay too. Just notate that in the application for us. We want to know your team and the roles. So who's the CEO? Who's the co-founder? Who's the CTO? Pretty basic stuff, but sometimes people get confused when we're asking about a team. We want to know what the strengths of your team are. We understand we can look at resumes and you can have titles and whatnot, but we really want to hear in your own words what you think differentiates you and what strengths you have and that you'd be bringing to the program. We want to know how many full-time employees that you have. It doesn't matter if you have 2 or 10, we just need to know so we can get a better understanding. Which members of your founding or executive team will be attending the program in person? This year is going to be a little bit different. We don't know with COVID if it's going to be fully remote or if it's going to be a hybrid where sometimes you'll be here, sometimes you won't. It's really just a little bit of a wait and see. The one thing we do know is that in March we went fully remote and we had companies from Norway, Denmark, Germany, and India participating. So location does not matter. So in conclusion, we're really looking forward to seeing your applications come through. And again, if you have any questions, please check our website or feel free to get in contact with us and we'll get them answered right away. Thank you.